Hello, my YouTube community. I'm eating a bowl of soup and I dilute it. It's concentrated. I dilute it a little bit. That cuts down the sodium. YouTube was having a hard time with the vlog that I did. I messed it up. It wasn't their fault. Now, guys, let me tell you what's going on with me. I'm not getting adequate sleep, mainly because I have no heating and air conditioning. I have a portable one set up here with a bag. That it tries to keep the heat from coming in, and it keeps it sealed so that the exhaust, I guess that's a breathing, I don't know if that's the exhaust or where it breathes it through, I don't know. But the Charlotte Housing Authority, Inlvian, Blue Horizon Management, and HUD, let me explain something. They're doing the best that they possibly can do. And they are, because they're funded through the public sector and private sector. Truthfully, do they care about us as residents? No, why should they? You tell me, why would they care about us? They don't. One of us gets kicked out of here, another person will be in here in 1 hour. There are a lot of people on a waiting list to get into properties like this. Are they trying to evict me? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But my problem is not getting adequate sleep because at night in the city of Charlotte, and if you live in New York City or Atlanta or some of the other cities, imagine having your window open in uptown or downtown. We call it uptown here in Charlotte. I hear a helicopter flying over all the time going to the hospital. I hear sirens all night long. Some guy, I think, works a third shift and he has his motorcycle. That's all I hear. And it wakes me up. Last night, I was in the, I think I was on the couch. I don't, when you get old, you just can't get comfortable. Your body aches and your stomach aches and you get a headache and a neck ache and stuff like that. So anyway, to make a long story short, I went to sleep at about 10 or 11 last night. I got up at 5:30 a.m. Do you know how many hours of sleep I got? Cumulative, about 2, maybe. About 2 hours. And that is affecting my body. It's affecting my health. And there's nothing I can do about it. I did show a lot of anger towards them, but it's not towards them, it's towards the conservatives. Yes, the Republicans. And let me explain something to you. The conservatives really believe deep down that people like me should have either worked harder in life, saved up for retirement, and be living in a nicer place and not getting subsidized rent, or they believe that I can still work and make an income. When it comes to disabled, the severely disabled, yeah, the Republicans will probably go, yeah, they need help. But the ones that are in wheelchairs can work. The Conservative Party believes that you need to fend for yourself. Donald Trump will say that in a nutshell. You know, you're alive, you're an American, you should be out there working, you should be able to make an income, you should be able to make your ends meet. But the Democrats, the liberals, Jimmy Carter was who I was thinking about with Habitat for Humanity. The liberals tend to be more lovable, I guess I'm trying to say. I don't know. But they help out the poor people and the disabled. Right now, our funds are cut. My AC and heat have been turned off. I did give them a good reason why to have a portable AC. I still think a lot of my health issues is lack of sleep. And there's nothing I can do. I mean, let me tell you this. I could move into another apartment. But how am I going to move over there? Who's going to move me? So I'm kind of stuck in a scenario of bad health because I'm not getting adequate sleep. And if you're not getting adequate sleep, your body's going to pay for it. That's pretty much on this vlog. I don't blame HUD. I don't. I don't blame the Charlotte Housing Authorities doing what they got to do. And are somebody like me, I'm no, like I said, my resident manager is going, I don't give a crap about you, old man. You know, we'll evict your ass, kick you out the door. Yes, we will. And we'll get this apartment rented just like that. You know, and as I've said, being a poor senior citizen, I have no rights at all. And I don't have any rights at all. They've been stripped of me when I moved in here. So sometime today, I'm going to have to mop this floor. And I don't know about this here. But the whole thing is guys, like I said, it's just one of those days at the Charlottetown Terrace. Oh my word. And my stomach is all messed up. And I'm beginning to understand that more. My stomach issue. Dr. Roz may be right. It is mental. And mentally, you have to have proper rest for your body to function. So I end this to say I'm just another day and another bad day for me. But I did get my clothes washed by myself, and it surely wasn't easy, but I got it done. So what I'm going to do with my bills that came from United Healthcare and from Humana, what I'm going to do with those is I'm going to tell the people, look, I've got full Medicaid, bill them. And if you're not going to bill them, you're not going to get a penny out of me. Thank you to my 115 subscribers. I think maybe in the next 10 years, I may be up to 1,000, but I'll be too old and dead by then to get monetized. I appreciate all of you, and I hope I can get me a good night's sleep. I really do. By the way, these windows are airtight. When you shut them, you don't hear anything outside. But with this window open for this exhaust or whatever it is, I still ain't figured out what that tube's for. That's an exhaust. That's what that is an exhaust. It's kicking, air's coming in through it and it's coming out. That's what's going on. Peace. And pray for those people in Iran that are innocent people. You know, when it comes to war and bombing and everything, we get really into the politics. We forget about the people that live there that are having to deal with this. Thanks for listening, guys. Peace.